Alrighty guys, this is sort of an impromptu video, but this is a follow-up to the video you guys just saw. I'm going to post the series back to back as I get updates, but basically we are taking this tortoise, this female sulcata that is heterozygous for albino that I recently picked up that I haven't actually told you guys about yet. We are currently, I've got her loaded up in a bin back there. We are taking her to the emergency vet. They're gonna debride any rotten material, clean it out really, really well. I just feel like this was the safest bet, and I also needed to get some antibiotics as well as painkillers. And I'm really grateful that they brought that up because I've noticed that she, when I try to clean a little bit in there, that she appears to be in pain. She closes her eyes, winces for a little bit, so I'm actually really happy that I'm going to be taking her in. It's an emergency exotic vet, so it's going to be a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it to try and preserve her life. So I will definitely keep you guys updated along the way. We're taking her right now. She's in the bin. It may be a quick visit. They can get me in quick, or I may have to wait for a couple hours. But I will update you guys shortly. Alrighty guys, it is dark. I got back from the vet maybe an hour ago. Spent quite a few hours there, quite a few dollars. I'll break that down for you guys here in a bit. I am hopeful to say the least though, but it is time to give this beautiful, beautiful girl a soak. She is sleeping right here. I have my camera on the opposite camera, but I'm gonna go grab another bin. We're gonna get her set up to give her a soak. I need to feed the fish over there. But nonetheless, guys, I'm gonna get her set up. I'll probably get the camera set up appropriately because we're gonna get her in for a soak, and then we're gonna get her some hydration aside from the soak. So stick around. Alright guys, we got her set up in some water, lukewarm, which comes from the faucet that way. Let me grab my flashlight. Where are you, my handy flashlight? Right here. I feel like she's enjoying it. So at the vet today, I didn't film a whole lot because I don't know, I'm just nervous. I've got it filled up about as high as I can possibly go. May have gone even a tad higher than I should have. I'll elevate her a little bit, but basically guys, at the vet today, what they basically said was, I'm gonna set this over here, see what kind of lighting that gives us. Okay, cool. So basically what they said, dang, this is a challenge. So I'm not gonna give you guys the price breakdown, diagnostic, any of that, but basically what they wanted me to do was, they cleaned it up really well for me. They gave me an antibiotic and they gave me a painkiller. I realized she was in severe pain, so I'm really grateful they recommended that because I hadn't thought about it until this morning when I saw her in pain. But guys, as you can tell, she's moving around now. She's not wincing in pain like she was. I'm gonna soak her for a good 40 minutes right now. I've been talking to Sam Pascucci at Florida Iguana and Tortoise Breeders. Sam, huge shout out to you. I appreciate all your help. I honestly trust your advice more than the vets because they were like, oh, we're not exotic, so we don't really know anything. So Sam, huge shout out to you. I got this girl soaking. I ran to the store to grab some fruits and watermelon, cantaloupe, things like that to try and entice her to eat a little bit. I'm going to let her be, soak her for about 40 minutes because they did say at the vet that she is dehydrated quite a bit, which I would expect. But the fact that we're getting this movement out of her right now, I'm super excited about. I'm hopeful that she might actually eat a little bit of the watermelon or cantaloupe or papaya. I bought her everything to try and offer her everything. But I will try and turn the camera upside down and show you guys how well everything got cleaned out. So I got my camera flipped around. I'm gonna grab the lights so you guys can see. And it's kind of hard to see at that angle. They did a really good job getting her cleaned up. And we actually came to the conclusion, we don't think it actually went through the membrane that protects the tortoises from, holding my camera weird right now, but they didn't actually get all the way through the membrane that like protects the lungs and all of that. So we're super hopeful. After going to the vet, they did want to keep her overnight, hydrate her, all that. After talking to Sam and a couple other people, they suggested that that hydration may only last for a couple days, and it was going to cost almost $1,000 more to do that IV hydration, or the catheter hydration, or whatever it was they were going to do. So I decided to just give her a really hefty soak, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to offer some fruits and veggies, and then hopefully get some hydration in her that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and let her soak for 40 minutes. I'll be back to you guys in a jiffy. Alrighty guys, she's been soaking for probably a good 30-40 minutes. Got here some watermelon. It smells really good, not gonna lie. Yep. I picked a good one. I'm gonna see if I can get her to take a bite. This may be a long process, but my hope is get her to eat some watermelon, get some hydration, and then we can get her feeling better. So we're gonna go ahead and try and get her to eat some food, probably take her out of this water, and we'll go from there. I'll keep you guys updated for sure. Where this video left off, haven't really been able to get her to eat. I think that's what we left off with last night. I just got home from work. I've just been, I don't have any good syringes, so I actually stuffed a chunk of lettuce in her mouth so that way I could keep her mouth pried open. And I don't think this is conventional, but I've just been shooting water in her mouth, and she'll swallow every couple minutes. She'll swallow for me, and she's actually been lifting her head up really good, and she is, keeps walking towards me. And so, I don't know. I'm going to probably give her a couple more things of these of water. Most of it is falling out of her mouth and going back there. But every so often, she will swallow it down. So, I'm going to keep trying this. I may come and try and introduce some food into it. She's got a little bit of lettuce in her mouth. I'm going to try and get that to go down and see if she'll swallow it with some water. But this is kind of where we're at, guys. I'll keep you guys updated. Keep along. I'll keep updating videos pretty frequently. If she turns around, like she just swallowed right now, and I can tell because see a little bit of the water comes out of her mouth whenever she swallows. So I don't know, guys. I'm hopeful. All right, guys, it's been a full 48 hours since I took her to the vet, I believe. Yeah, 48 hours since I took her to the vet. This video is going to wrap up right now, but basically what I've been doing, because I opted to not have them do the IV, I've actually found that I can get water, pry open her mouth a little bit and just kind of fill her mouth up, and then I've actually seen her taking gulps of water. She still doesn't look great, but ever since I started giving her water, she's been kind of coming back to life. Again, I am no vet, I'm no professional, I'm just trying to get this girl all solved up. But I had a couple people who were asking how it is that this happened to her. They didn't really understand the gular projections, the tusks on the male tortoises. So we're going to head outside, I'm going to show that to you, and we're going to wrap up this video. Alright guys, we are out here with the tortoises. Gotta go ahead and turn off the water real quick because it's been running all day, and my water bill is gonna be hefty. But let's find the male. I can almost actually already know exactly who it was because he's the only one I've seen get slightly aggressive. It's this little tiny male. He's probably 20 inches, but this guy, they're kind of muddy right now. He has got some gulars. Look how far those stick out past his shell. They are huge. And so the males use these to fight. Oftentimes they'll try and wedge under another tortoise and flip them over. But if you guys have been watching Cab Cannon for any sort of time, you've seen what's going on here, they'll take these gulars and they'll ram them all the way up inside there and dislodge the skin, which for a wild tortoise is inevitable death, right? This is Champ. He's massive. If you guys want to see how big he is compared to this guy, Champ's massive, but he's not aggressive. He's got sizable tusks. He doesn't use them though, which is great. This guy, I mean, he's smaller than Champ, and his tusks are huge. He's the one I'm pretty sure did the damage. If anyone's looking for a het albino male, hit me up, because he's probably gonna go, because he's the only tortoise I've ever seen show aggression. This male here, you can tell he's got sizable tusks, but he never gets aggressive. So it's just one of those things. Along the way, this is a new little male albino we have, but update video coming soon. But guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. In the next video, I'll update you guys tomorrow on the next day, and we're gonna try and get some food in her, and hopefully kind of go from there.